Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very blue tonight. It's because I've got the curtains open. Hello! I hope you're doing very well. It is Tuesday night. We're going out a little bit late because we've had technical issues yet again. That's what happens on these early evening streams. I am joined tonight by Daniel M, who's in game at the moment. Say hello, Daniel.
Hello.
And Vimus, who is here in voice only at the moment, who's having a few problems getting Minecraft started. Heat. Is this what you're blaming for everything, isn't it? Just the heat. That's what's gone wrong.
I'm melting, therefore everything else is.
It is very hot here. It is. I checked before we started, and it was about 28 degrees here, which isn't the hottest. But this is the hottest it's been all day. It's been quite cool all day, and then suddenly it's ramped up towards 5 o'clock. But yeah, here we are in Minecraft land again, and we have got our hops farm is working. It's being ably managed there by Dan. We've got a box here. We've got a load of hops in the box. That's always a good thing. Our system is backed up. Now, in a normal system, that'll be a problem, but we want our system backed up. It means that we're never going to run out. Silly Spar said, wait a minute, you forgot a couple of people. Willowing can't play tonight because Vimus is playing, and they can only have one computer on at any one time. And Vimus can't play tonight at the moment because his computer's playing up. This is called Sod's Law.
I'll be there in a moment.
He will be there in a moment. Okay.
Good evening, Simmer.
Oh, right. Oh, you've got people in your chat. I see.
I've got a simmer.
You've got a simmer.
Does that count?
I need to turn that on. Yes, it counts, I think. Right, so let's have a quick look at what we've done. If I go down here, you'll see there is a big tunnel. This is the railway track leading underneath the water that used to take us underneath the pub. Well, it still does take us underneath the pub. And if we get out here, I'll show you.
This time, Commissioner?
Willow N is now hosting. May thank you very much for that. This is the railway station, which is all finished now. Oh, it's night time. We need to do that sleeping thing. I love these sleeping bags. They are so useful.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Okay, so sleeping thing is done. If we go in here. You'll notice that you can only really go right because we've got doors there, and it kind of encourages you to go right. Hello, Connor. Hello, welcome to the stream there.
Welcome.
And in here we've got a little villager. I went and collected a villager, and he's standing there manning the ticket booth. Now you can.
Is he making all those noises?
He is making all those noises. I'm afraid. Yes.
But mute above his head now.
I like the way you've got the. It's a railcraft villager as well. So
he is a railcraft villager, yes. I didn't choose that. I just chose the villager that was closest and looked about right. Okay, so pressing this button makes a cart appear over here. Pressing that button makes a cart that's there. Go. We can also go around here. And this is the reason the villager is penned in, so that he doesn't try and escape when one of us come through. And we've got a little door here. And the little door here has another one of these things, and this is what's going to take us underneath the pub. So we can press this button for a cart, get in the cart, press that button, and we're going for a ride. And here we are underneath.
He's taking you for a ride, people.
Yes, I am. And here we go. There we go. We are now in the basement. Now, I'm going to do that again in reverse so that you can see the elevator track that we've got on here. Elevator track is basically it's track that lets your cart go up and down in a sort of vertical manner. We've got some here. So, as you'd have seen before, there was a big hole. We went down the hole. Now, as we come into the sort of station area, you see there's a big elevator here, and we're back at the station. And, of course, all of that stuff goes into the right place and is shared between places because we've got everything on, what's it called? Ender chests and things. which are amazingly useful things. So tonight, the other thing I did with this, if you sort of come back here, there's a sort of an exit thing there, so that when people get deposited here, they know where to go, and they've got little pressure pads there, so they don't really have to open the doors. It's all quite nice. Hello, Willow Vision. Hello, Willow, and welcome to the stream.
Hi, Willow.
How you doing there, Vimus? How's everything going?
I'm staring at a machine that's willing to go. I've got my stream up. However, Minecraft
is having a
problem? It's loading. It's just going to take longer than expected.
Minecraft.
Never seen it take this long.
This whole thing does take an absolute age. Now,
it knows we're streaming.
Suluspar's just said sack Vimus, and get Willow in on. Which you might have to do if things go incredibly badly. Because I've got absolutely nothing to do tonight, because I finished the railway station, and I thought I'd be helping you guys doing some modelling and stuff.
The building?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we still haven't fully finished the lighting concept, but I think that's been shelved for the minute, which is fine.
Yeah, we can sort some lighting stuff out properly later.
Oh yeah. One thing we probably do need to do is rearrange. You see, the servants' quarters underneath are a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mess at the moment.
The slaves.
And while it adds character,
let's have a look.
Yeah, where all the machinery is. It's a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mess, and probably needs what's the best way of describing it? Some streamlining. Is that a word we can use on the stream with normal humans, or is that something you only put in projects?
Where the machinery is? So you under the pub, you mean?
I mean under the pub.
Oh,
there's
wow.
multi-level, there's loads of random stuff.
There is. There's lots of work in there as well to take stuff in and out. That's the
other thing is, the station exit, which no doubt is now as it was before.
Yeah, sort of.
Inside the lower pub.
Mm-hmm.
It's not been Mr. Stevens properly.
It's not. It was very much put in.
It's kind of a mud wall.
It's not mud. It's all cobblestone.
It's a wall.
Because we didn't have much room in here. That was the problem. And
no. Well, I'm not saying we need a grand entrance for the servants. I have to admit, maybe a thing where when you exit, you get deposited at speed towards a hole of some form that involves, I don't know, some form of machinery. I don't know. Deposit us into a vat of no, not lava. That's bad. No.
I'm not sure about this. So what you're saying is that it just doesn't look
downstairs needs sorting out.
Downstairs needs sorting out. Okay, right.
There's lots of entrances and exits, like the underside of the farm, for example.
Yeah, but that's useful.
There's a lot of cave systems lying around as well.
There are a lot of cave systems lying around.
Yes, when the game finally loads, I'll get in and I'll look at the building and see where I need to be with that. But right now, it's being a bit pants.
I mean, there is stuff around here, but I'm loath to fill too much in, because we'll need it. It'll happen.
I don't fill it in.
Can we not doors in?
Yes, hundreds of doors.
You're going to turn up, and there's just going to be nothing but doors everywhere.
Please make them mirrored doors, like in all the movies.
Okay. So if we want to do something with this corner, then if we want to do something.
Well, the other thing is that, and the other thing we can work on, we can look at the other part of the hotel we haven't started yet.
Okay.
But maybe that's something for Willowin to be here for.
Okay.
I don't know.
So we're not going to do that. What can we do, Mr.
Well, I kind of think we should, but yeah, it's. Well, no, yeah, why not? Fuck, go for it. Yeah, sod it. Let's do it. Do it. If she says it's wrong, we'll have to rebuild it. That gives something else to do.
I'm not sure I'm aware of what we're agreeing to right now. So is it the bit that's going to be underwater? Is that what we're starting to look at now?
The bit over, yeah, the bit over the water, stroke under the water. So there'll be an underwater part.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. How would you build an underwater section there?
Well, I can swim underwater, so underwater isn't a problem. We just build.
Like
and then,
the underwater bit as well, so it looks cool.
Yeah, I don't see why
We
not.
have like squid swimming past the windows, that kind of shit.
Yeah, we can have shit squid. Is that a thing? is that a thing?
Squids that
right.
shit.
I'm not sure. Now, have
everywhere.
we chosen? We haven't chosen materials for this shit, have we? Not for everything.
No. Not for
We've got
everything.
bits of marble and thing in here, the marble bricks, which look really good.
Diamond blocks. Clearly, that would be the right way to go.
Don't, because I. Oh, am I? Did I turn? Yeah, I did. Right.
Makes it slightly more difficult to change. If
Yeah,
You have to make a
it
lot
does.
more EMC generators for diamond blocks, I think.
you reckon?
Not that many. No, not that many. Not when we've got. I
thought we
wonder
had
how they
it-
would take.
Fire blaze rods.
What?
All those
Yeah,
extra blaze rods we've got, yeah.
we could. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. It's one of these, I'm sure. There we go. I'm going to make myself dig a lot. There we go. And
Mr. Dig-a-Lot strikes back.
dig depth is 7 and size is 7. A pool and a bar, and it'd be great. That we've got this little kind of lake thing here, and it works as a lake. I think it looks like a good lake, but it's not very deep, and I think we need to deepen it out a bit if it's going to look a bit more like a place where you have an underwater bar. So I'm going to make a few alterations.
Needs more epic and deep.
We're going really deep, actually. If this is anything to go by.
We want
you've got the
to
tools to make
fill in
ultimate
the
cave
water
system.
first, so that we don't end up flooding the whole area.
Well, we could. I mean, I'm not that worried about it, but we can do.
We're going to build underwater. We're going to have to fill it all in to empty it all out anyway.
Well, why don't you take it down about 10 or 20 depths as well, so we can have like an entire glass undercity.
Well, that's
Hanging
kind of the
from above.
idea. In fact, this is kind of what I was looking at right now.
Let's
But
go
yeah, maybe
epic,
we should.
because you've got-
Let's take some of the materials that I've used, and we'll build this down so that we can do some taking out of some
Anything.
water and stuff.
Do sponges work in this? Or
Sponge.
too old? I think we're too old version of Minecraft.
I don't think I've ever
Sponge.
seen
But
sponges.
there is an open block sponge, which is wool and slime balls.
Wow. That's
Well, there is
new.
a sponge on a stick.
But we don't know what it does. It could do anything.
The sponge should absorb water. I know it was added into vanilla in 1.10 or somewhere around there.
Cool. Okay. See, this is stuff I
But
had
this
absolutely
is
no idea
open
about.
blocks. Let's see what I can do.
Oops.
Do you have a slime ball?
Simon's saying that we need an underwater lair. Yeah, we do. That's what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't be
He's absolutely
evil
right.
geniuses if we didn't have an underwater lair. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Would just be evil instead.
Yeah. And that's no good to anybody.
Oh, this has durability, which isn't going to be fun.
Has it got an EMC value?
Because
That's
the water that I just removed does.
so we can make
But I
as many
think
of
that's
them.
the broken EMC value now. But
Right.
yes, it is. Let me make a new one that's fully repaired, and we can make an infinite amount of them.
Cool.
Oh my god. Here we go.
'Cause
All right.
They are very cheap.
Let's. Warning.
I can see
Imminent
somebody joining the
virus.
game.
I'm trying.
We know, but you're still here, and that's important.
Why? What's you saying?
No,
We
what?
made a
I
little
didn't
bit of
say
mess
anything.
with the water.
Oh, 1 second.
Sully Spa has found a Kentucky Fried Chicken delivery, which sounds like my idea of heaven, I have to admit.
Is oh, it's loud. Oh God, everything's gone weird. Start that again. Back in a second.
Are you still having problems?
I have a feeling. I made the foolish error, a really foolish error this week. I took advice from the manufacturer of my motherboard,
And you've updated.
and I updated the BIOS.
Now I've got
It said,
sound
"Do
problems.
this."
And what happened when you did that? What actually occurred?
Well, initially nothing appeared to go wrong, and then gradually things are starting to not work the way they should do. So Minecraft, for example, I'm staring at the mud of Minecraft, and I have been for the last minute and a half. But I can chat to you guys, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, if you want. I mean that's. It sounds like it sounds like my sound's gonna go. That's the next thing, because that's what happens on nights like this.
The weather's decided today's a bad day to be doing anything. To be honest, the local area around me at the moment has been suffering a lot of power cuts, so I'm not surprised if somewhere someone's throttling our internet connection. Plays out. There we go.
I went through the whole of last
I
night,
think,
whole of Creativerse. I didn't have a single sound issue.
yeah. I'm afraid to say I'm going to have to disconnect for a bit, I think, because this is just horrible. So that's no problem. I'm going to have to leave you, love you and leave you for a little bit, and crack on, because this is not working out as it should do. So I shall be back after I've gone and kicked the router repeatedly and see if it can't give me back my internet connection.
Yeah, Sully Spa saying that the problem might be Vimus, and he
always
might be
is,
right.
but
he may be right.
But the fact that many things are not working is essentially my fault. Absolutely. I'll be back in a little while.
Okay, so we are still building. Vimus has left the game now, which is
Do you have any of those EMC chests lying around, or do we need to make another one?
there's one inside. There's one in the base, which is you can take out whatever's in it.
We probably want one. We probably want one up here, don't we?
I mean, it might be useful, but
If we're gonna.
Yeah, actually.
Well, if we're gonna
building,
make these sponges have 3 uses each, so
Oh God! Okay.
we can only need a lot of them.
Yeah, I thought we'd need fewer than that. Let's have a look. Sponge on a stick.
I've got a sponge. Yeah, I've got it right. One right here if you need it.
No, I was just thinking. Oh, actually, yeah. If you've got one there, if you pass that over, right. Great, thanks. I'm gonna go into the bottom of the thing. The bottom of the thing. It's the best description that I can do right now. This is the bottom of the thing. You don't want to see the thing's bottom. That's a completely different thing, and a completely different bottom.
That's not what I want.
So the great thing about this is that I can... There. Willowin's helping Vimus. Which...
Yeah, I just saw that.
I'm not sure what that means. It could just be shouting at Vimus as as things fail to happen. Okay, so what I'm doing is putting a load of these things into the iPad.
Okay. I see. Yep. Have we got this all walled down now?
I need to just do a check, but I think it might be.
Okay. Might have to tidy up a bit of mess around the outside by the looks of it, but this
yeah.
should work well.
I think I might have made too many of these things. Sully says that means she's hitting him with the router. It's probably true. Right, I'm going to have to let those die, I think, and just leave the rest of them there. There is more in the chest if you need them. We have plenty. I mean, the remote storage is basically full of these things at the moment, so we should be okay for a bit. Dusty says there is no such thing as too many. That's very possibly true.
Probably not at the rate this is going, because it's quite tricky to do. Because it likes to... Because you know how water's infinite.
Water's a pain in the arse.
Water being infinite is being...
yeah.
pain. We might need to put in some lines to separate it out.
Well, what I could do, if we've got some dirt somewhere, which we should have somewhere, actually. Ah, there we go.
It's just all coming back as soon as I try and do this.
Well, there's no reason why we can't fill this bit in. Just to get rid of the water, because it's easy enough to hollow it out again with my big stick of death. Death? Doom? Death? I don't know. It's one or the other.
Making some progress.
Some is better than none. And that's what I learnt from Sesame Street.
Wherever I go.
Apparently Simmer's been promoted to Fairy, which is nice.
Fairy god.
Like the fairy godfather, that he gives you a wish that you just can't refuse.
It's actually not going too bad now.
No, it's getting there. I
most
think
of the water.
I think I've cleared that whole section up. Oh, okay, we've got stuff to clear out. That's a given, but it's all right. we can do that. He asked Simmer if he was using a star wand whilst you were waving a wand in his face. Oh, I see, right. And Simmer says, "Get out of my head, I was just typing fairy godfather." Fairly godfather is probably right as well, isn't it?
Clear this out. This should fix.
Damn it!
Why?
I was nearly there.
There's a little bit sneaking underneath the wall on this end. Yeah, if you block that off, it should.
May have to just block it off.
Yeah, I think we've done with the sponges. We didn't need as many as I thought we would.
So we've got lots of sponges to get rid of.
Well, I went for about 30 sponges clearing that. So.
Wow. That's a lot of sponge.
Yeah. You have a lot of ink sacs in the bottom of the pool. Well, that was a pool.
Simmer said he's not fond of a wand, but doesn't mind a machine gun. Which, I'm not quite sure that's traditional fairy fare, you know.
We have a waterfall.
Yeah, that may happen as I'm doing this, but let's grab those ink sacs whilst we can. Oh, actually, I might not be able to. No, I'm full of dirt.
I've got ink sacs. I need some dirt to fix that hole.
Well, I'm just put a load in the iPad with any luck. No, I haven't. It's all here. That didn't work the way that I expected it to.
You need to find one with space, don't you?
Yeah. And I've put a load of sponges in there, which doesn't help. Okay,
yeah, they don't stack.
No, that's our box. There's a strange hat here, which I'm sure Vimus would love, but since he's not here, I may have it already, of course, because yeah, I didn't pick up any new hats. That's a real shame. You've done that again.
Right, I'm going to go around and fix this water as well.
But we do want water up there, and we'll be making a bigger... hello, I'm Trent. Welcome very much to... I think you're on Beam. I can't remember what they've renamed it something, and I can't remember. It's either Mix or something else.
Mixer. Yeah, I call it Mixer.
Mixer. Welcome to Mixer. Which goes very well with the vodka and tonic. So, yeah. The next thing is to kind of try and figure out how deep down we want this actual chasm to be. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that'll do. 7. I should have known. Suddenly realise I don't know where I'm going. Oh, okay, so Sully said that it's called Mixer because Twitch had an E3 mixer, and all the promo materials for it had him in fucking stitches. Right. An E3 mixer, eh? Oh, I've gone underground. Oh, I did want to do that. That was cool. I am just destroying the world now. That's my job.
Right, that stopped all the flowing water.
Hello, is that Hust Dog? Hello there, and again on Mixer, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is anymore. So, yes, it is. So for those of you who don't know, I'm on Restream, which means I'm streaming on YouTube and on Hitbox. It's not Hitbox. And on Beam. It's not Beam. And on Twitch. It's still Twitch. So yeah, if I don't quite know where you're all from, that's probably why. But it's lovely to have you here. Thanks for coming along. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm excavating. So that we're turning this small lake here into a much bigger kind of lake. Why am I destroying the world? Because we want this to be a kind of like a much bigger chasm of water. And then we're going to build in here, and then we'll have a sort of like an underground, underwater thing. That's why. Hustdog says, I love you, which is nice. A bit unexpected. And... slightly unexpected. And Dusty says Twitch is formerly Justin TV. That's true. And thank you very much to Trent and Hustdog, who've both just followed the channel. That's really lovely of you. Thank you. Okay, so I do enjoy destroying stuff in Minecraft, I have to admit. I'd probably do it for fun. Some sort of like stress relief thing if I didn't have to do other things.
Yeah, I can just see world vanishing from underneath me.
It's terrifying, isn't it? I mean, honestly, if we needed resources right now,
much deeper.
It's kind of the point.
And I like the way there's a massive crater here where a one of the applied logistics things hit.
Oh yes. Smut flu, says Ginger. We have been warned. But Dusty says it's okay because it only spreads via microphones. That's very possibly true, and I'm fine at the moment. So if I get ill, I'm blaming you guys. How's your day? Says Hustdog. It's been fun. I've been writing emails. That's my job. I'm writing a new plugin for WordPress. That's my job as well. Generally harping on the internet about the state of the economy. That's not my job, but you know. Yeah, pretty good. How's yours? Let us know in chat. How's your day's been? If you're in the UK, how are you dealing with this heat? We're not used to heat in the UK. We had heat once back in 1975 and decided we didn't like it. Hexit, we called it then. What heat? Well, I left the microwave door open, so obviously something's gone wrong. Oops, I made a big hole. Hastog says, lovely day. It has been a lovely day. Actually, it's been nicer today than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was really muggy. And I do realise I'm being British and talking about the weather again when I shouldn't. I should be just getting on with Minecrafting. I've made too big a hole. This is always a problem that I have. I just like my holes. So he doesn't have a microwave, so he's fine. Now, we've got a bit of a problem here. I'm clearing all this stuff out of the way so we can have a nice big crater. But it's leaving deposits of materials around which we're not dealing with and we haven't got anywhere to put.
They'll despawn after 5 minutes, but...
Yeah, we don't need them, do we? We can always go and grab our own deposits if we need them.
We've got EMC, so...
We've got EMC, yeah.
Just generate it all.
So if you don't know... Dusty says, Mr. S exposes his various holes on live stream. You heard it here first, folks. It's extravaganza of hole exploration. I've got I had a squid stuck in one of them. Didn't even know.
Oops, someone joining. Famous.
Thank you, Silly, for that. We don't need them. We can grab our own deposits. Did you say Vimus was joining?
Vimus joined the voice chat.
Oh, okay. That's the positive thing.
Oh,
I've just made a massive mistake, haven't I? There's all the water coming in.
It just needs filling back.
Luckily, because of the way that water works on Minecraft.
I'm just trying to work out if that's right. I think that wall was one further back.
This one here, so that should be there.
Comparing
yeah?
it to this side.
I'm not too
Both
worried
of those
about
two rows should be here.
I'm not too worried about the shape at the moment because Willow and Vimus will sort that out. I just want to make big holes. That's basically all I enjoy. Oh, he joined from his mobile apparently. I don't know that that's true. That's just what Silly said. I think it's a ploy. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, the sound's gone again. Oh!
Vimus is back.
So with my sound, I've got a new sound card, new capture device, a new microphone, a new mic lead. There is nothing that I haven't changed that should be causing these problems. That's a good quote. Thanks for adding that, Silly. Alright, we're getting on here. Mostly with destroying things. Destroying things, that's not right. It's mostly with destroying things. There you go. Remove voice banana. I would, but I can't use... what's it called? I can't use OBS and the talkie thing at the same time because the new audio interface is too low, far too low. I would like to remove voice banana. I've been trying to, I just haven't found a solution for it yet.
Oh, that's Vimus leaving again.
Oh, he wasn't here for long, was he? He didn't even say hello. A proper mixer. I haven't got the facilities of buying anything at all at the moment. A proper mixer would run to several £100. £100 as well if I wanted to get a decent one. The thing is about audio equipment is that I quite like it. And I tend to overspend on stuff if I decide to go out and buy something. And I've got lots of little bits of audio equipment. I've got tons of microphones, but none of them that are condenser mics that'll do a decent voice on a stream like this. They're all too quiet. So I thought the preamps, a decent mixer won't run to £150. A cheap mixer will. Hello, Mr. Boldman, says Marby Cam. Hello. Nice to see you. Because when I was looking at this audio interface, and the only reason I got this one in particular was because it was cheap and available, but there were some really nice PreSonus ones as well, which I've been wanting to get for ages. I just can't afford it. Am I being attacked underwater from something that's underwater? I've got floating skeletons down here. And an underwater spider.
You found a cave system that are all swimming up at a take.
Yes, everything is under in a cave system for us. There we go. Let's get rid of him. And the thing is, I don't know what's in a cave system and what isn't, because Behringer, sod off. No one should get a Behringer. They're awful. Hang on. Let me check what the other one is. Okay. Right. I think that one's been. It is super clear water, because if I do that, you see I've got night vision on at the moment. If I do this, this is one of the draconic armor things. You can turn night vision off, and you can see where all the problem bits might occur. Which is actually probably more helpful if I should have done that from the start. But it's not as easy to see, you see. Hang on, I'm only... Oh dear. Did I mess this up? Yeah, I did. Interesting. Nothing wrong with Behringer, apart from the fact that the preamps are awful on Behringers. They've got a very bad reputation with audio engineers. In fact, if you spend some time on gear sluts, you'll get a lot of people complaining about Behringers. Although, to be fair, if you spend a lot of time on gear sluts, then your brain will melt. Because the thing is, I don't just use this for... Hi, Aravel! I don't just use this for streaming. I use this for actual video production and things as well. And it needs to be good quality stuff for video production. At the moment, you can probably hear there's a hiss going on in the background. The room's not treated. But when I'm recording stuff properly, the fan isn't on for a start. And I've got a little thing that will wrap around. And I've got... baffles that will help protect against the voice. You don't need that when you're streaming, but I do need to have equipment that's good enough for that. And if it can't do that, I can't really justify buying it. Yes, basically I slack off for my hobby. Let's do that for a sec. I think I've got a feeling we have got almost completely full remote storage. We have completely full remote storage.
Wow.
I shouldn't be happy about that, should I? Right. So I need to do something about that now, which means the big things are the dirt and the cobblestone, I would imagine. So we need to store our cobblestone somewhere else. Now, I've got us somewhere else already for cobble.
Don't we have... Yeah, I was going to say there's stuff for cobble.
There's a DSU for cobble, but I don't think we've got... I'm using the wrong tool as well. It's not going to help.
Either that or the compacting dross. You had this compacting system that compacted it all the way up.
Did, and
it you just not get that working?
Broke. I broke it. I can't remember how I broke it, because otherwise I'd have fixed it by now.
Okay.
But how are you getting on, anyway, at the moment?
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on the crops at the moment. There's not really too much to be doing with them.
With remote storage, there's no way of siphoning that off, is there, to a different thing like you can with ME?
I don't know. Never used it.
It's
the first time I've seen it.
It's really basic stuff. I mean, just incredibly basic stuff. It's...
So where is all the storage as such?
It's in my base.
I assume there's...
Because my base was...
In your base?
Because before we were chunk loading here, my base was the only place in the world that was constantly chunk loaded. So it meant that whenever anybody came into the game, they could still know they'd be able to access the remote storage, because there's a remote storage unit at every single station that we've got in the game.
Yeah.
I honestly, this is absolutely nothing like refined storage, nowhere near as good.
Yeah, I think it's just cheaper for the remote side of things, because refined storage is quite expensive on power to transmit stuff.
It is, but I mean, it's not... I mean, refined is basically just a decent, a less expensive ME system, isn't it?
Well, I think refined storage is quite expensive on wireless as well. I know I've had trouble trying to set up a wireless system on that.
It's not too bad. I've set one up in the house on Beyond, and it's not been too bad. I mean, it was quite expensive, but then you get to the point where you're setting up big wireless things like that, and it's fine. And you can do wireless points across large distances, or across dimensions, I think, as well, which is quite good. I'm very well, Aravel. How are you? How has your day been? Have you recovered from having a lot of heat between your legs? Maybe I should rephrase that. Last night. It was a very hot stream last night, and not in the way that you think is fun. Everyone has fans apart from Aravel. Yeah, I've got fans. Have you got a fan on, Dan?
No, I don't have any fans. So.
Well, there you go. It's you and Aravel. Neither of you have fans. That's...
And we only have one little tiny fan in our office. Jealous of the developers who have the aircon unit in their room.
But don't they have the aircon unit in their room because it's full of lots of computers and stuff? Or are they just hogging it?
The that is the one with the most computers in, but
okay.
they're not far off some of the other departments.
Okay.
I think they just happened to be the first ones to claim it out of the storage.
I certainly. It's been today hasn't been so bad because there's been a little wind, but yesterday I just shat myself.
We had to all stand out in the car park today for a photo to be taken as well. That was fun.
Oh god.
And we all had to wear our black company shirts as well. that was a bit warm doing that.
Ginger, thanks very much for coming along. We understand you're not very well, and we thank you for the fact that you came along anyway. You didn't have to.
See you later, Ginger.
It seems clear to me that we need something better than remote storage here. We're going to need an ME system which is just for storage, I think. But dear Lord, that's expensive.
Yes, and we can... This is why you want refined storage, because it's not as complicated.
Yes, basically. I like refined storage. It's good.
Channels.
It's because you can just build another bit and add on to it. You can't do that with RF. You're stuck with 3 lots of 300 items with 60-odd stacks, 64 stacks in. So it does fill up rather quickly when you've got 3 of us doing stuff like this. Or 4 of us doing stuff like this, as we have done recently. Quote number 99 there. I think I'm playing for the wrong team. That was a Rocket League quote, I think. Well, we're up to nearly an hour now, and we still haven't got a Vimus on stream. I don't know what's gone wrong for him. I'm guessing he's having to do some uninstalling and reinstalling and stuff. And that's what the issue is. You know what's really taking up the space in this deep storage unit, in this refined storage, is the fact that these sponges don't stack.
Yes. And we have about 60 or 70 of those in there. We could probably just
what I'm going to
turn those back to EMC now, probably.
He's reconfiguring his BIOS. Yes, you're probably right. He probably is reconfiguring his BIOS. We could actually get rid of these, couldn't we?
Yeah, we can. They're fairly cheap to make, so we can make more if we need them. We need to clear out more water.
I'm going to dump these in your bin, then.
Alright.
No, Sully, I know, I completely agree with you that, yeah, that would be what he would do. I'm sure that is what he is actually doing. Dope. Why don't they make it easy for you to get rid of stuff?
Because we're on an old version of Minecraft.
Yes, no, that's probably true.
You can hold Shift and the mouse button down and drag over items in 1.10. That's what I do in Beyond.
Yes, I love the fact that you can do that, actually.
I don't know what mods are in here with. Or it might be a mod.
I don't think you can't do it because I've just tried it, but
yeah, I'm just trying to can't view the mod list from the options menu. I can. There you go, mod options.
Aracels, he's probably not even near his computer. I bet he shouted at Willow and is trying to apologise to her through a door. No, Willowin's not here because apparently they can't run two computers at the same time. Their air conditioning isn't working and it is just too hot. I don't know why she didn't jump on when Vimers couldn't stream, but I don't know. The thing is, I don't know what's going to happen in about an hour's time when all of a sudden it's Vimers' turn to do a bit of streaming and he's not here yet. So I'm hoping he's going to get that sorted out. Otherwise, I don't know. We can't have just an empty night with nothing on.
Oh, somebody just joined.
Oh, look who's back. Speak of the devil. And Vimers, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. I am now powered by more speed.
You mean you're using Willowin's computer?
Nope. No.
Right, okay.
I found out what the problem was.
Right.
I've identified the problem. I've eliminated the basic problem.
What was the problem? We're all keen to know.
For those of you who are nerdy enough to like computers, I tried to update my BIOS recently, last week, and it appeared to have worked. What it had actually done was, yes, it had updated, and I'd set one particular parameter one particular way to make my memory work correctly. However, it decided that my processor should be set to 0.8 megahertz of speed. 0.8.
Oh, I see.
Not 4.2 or 4.4 that it's now running at. Needless to say, the reason Minecraft took a while to load
it's because
because it's bollocks.
Yeah, you should have been running Windows XP, obviously.
Clearly, no, Windows XP would not have run on my machine. That would have been too damn slow.
3.1?
But I'm back.
3.1 have worked? It must have done.
Ooh, that's a challenge. Think about it. 800 megahertz. When was the last time you had a machine that could only do 800 megahertz?
Back when
near?
I'm sure it was back when I had 3.1. That must have been in the early 90s, mid-90s perhaps.
I've still got some machines that work at a slower, but not an awful lot, it has to be said. Hello. Yes, exactly, Simmer. Spectrum days. Not 0.8 hertz. Megahertz. God damn it, man. Right, 1 second. Let me just do this.
Ah, well, you've joined the game, but you've got a very low opinion of everybody. No.
Yeah, I have, yes. Terrible. You're all bastards.
I can see you. You're there.
Say one thing.
Standing here.
Yes, I'm standing here.
And you're moving around.
The comedy part about this was that yesterday I test ran my machine to see how warm it would be in these temperatures.
Yeah.
And I tested World of Warships, and it said 40 degrees. I was like, wow, my machine's going to be really cool. That's brilliant. Now I've got the speed fixed, and I managed to play some games of World of Warships genuinely with a 0.8 processor. How amazing is that?
That's amazing. That is pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's down to the graphics card, clearly.
Yeah, it's all
£500 graphics card, a Peanuts processor. But no, I managed to. Now the temperature of my CPU is back up to 60 degrees, so things are resumed the way they should be.
On the plus side, you probably won't notice it because it's already so damn hot.
It is fucking baking.
It's, we've been less sweary tonight. We really have.
Whoa! Oh, nice.
Big hole. So this is what we've done so far.
Kilohertz.
We had to.
I'm loving it.
We had to tunnel out this bit so that we could have, so we didn't have any water in it. And then I've gone around and I've made this much bigger ravine, so that actually we can do a bit more underwater stuff. And
well, you want it to be big.
We can deepen it a bit more as well, but actually for Minecraft, this is quite big for a lake.
Mm.
Yeah, but we're going to put rooms and stuff. What, the lake itself? Oh,
yeah.
I do. It is quite cool.
It is quite cool.
Let's go fly into it. It's
pretty deep.
Could do with some night vision to be able to see.
Aha!
we just need
I
to go
can
at
do
a
that.
wall of nothing.
I can do night vision. There
Oh,
you
a
go.
breathing space. Yes, 0.8 megahertz would be 800 kilohertz, not kilohertz, rather, not kilohertz. Kilohertz. You want to weigh it metrically. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, that's cool. That's brilliant.
It's
So is
good.
it deep enough? Is it epic and deep enough?
Well, this is what we need to know from chat. Is this... Oh my god, my sound's gone again. Is this deep enough? Is it epic and deep enough, or do we need to go deeper?
Yeah.
Let us know.
This is the important times. We must know these things. I could place a computer in the lake to keep it cool, says Simmer. I want a mineral-cooled PC. That's what I want. For those of you who are aware, that would allow you to fill your PC with mineral fluids and not cause short circuits and stuff. And you get the whole motherboard could be covered in it. It's brilliant. Now,
I think I've read something about that, actually.
there's people that made the whole desks out of it and all sorts of stuff. Desks.
I'm not going to read out what's in my chat, but Willowin's just posted and agreed with what Ara said earlier. That's for anybody who's watching.
Oh God, Ara said something. That's
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was that bad.
Silenced him. Oh no, you didn't. Oh, like cool.
What do you think? It's not bad, is it?
I'm loving it. I'm loving the lights. The lights are awesome. You caged the lights.
I did. Well, yeah, kind of.
That's amazing. I need more of that.
The cage lights are pretty cool, but you can do all sorts of things as well.
Begin.
I'm very, very pleased with the way it's turned out, actually. I think it looks pretty good. I like the way that you disappear into a tunnel. I like the roof. I've covered a bit of the roof over with some dirt so that it looks like it's kind of built into the side of the thing and not that I just made a hole.
Right now. Now I need to go back.
Yes.
That way. Then I want to try out the servants' entrance.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes, you went down the other way. I think you'll like the servants' entrance. It's a nice entrance. Sort of behind the
scene.
I can
see the pub and the hotel in the distance. Once that hotel becomes anything other than mud, it's going to look epic.
It is actually. It really is starting to take shape at the moment.
It is. I've started, so I'll finish it eventually.
And there's Vimus returning home.
And
you'll see.
Now I need to go.
No. Come and have a look at. If you stand by the cactus again.
Oh right. Oh, yes.
All right, and then have a look around. You'll see there's a sign that says exit.
Aha! Aha! Oh! I like that. Oh, that's cool.
So
that's brilliant.
You don't go through the wrong doors by mistake. And then back here.
Trapped him in a little cage. I like that. Hello, Mr. Tis.
I had to, because otherwise he was trying to escape, and now he can't escape.
Oh.
What the hell's happening out there?
What just
I hit one of the wrong buttons on my keyboard, so I'm a bit crazy.
Did you auto my stuff? Arasork, welcome.
Hello, Ara.
Good luck, have fun. What ships we're using? It will be tier 5 and tier 6 ships, my friend. But yes, right now, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go for servants. I'm feeling like a servant tonight. Let's go do this. Go. And what the F? Oh, I like the lights. There's the water.
We can just see him. I just missed him disappearing into that high. But I'm gonna just wait here, so we'll see him come back.
Nice. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. That's push to go. Don't want push to go. I want dispense cart. Go to cart and go back. Oh no, go back. Unleash the Vimus. There we go. Sound like a submachine gun with a silencer. Simmer, I misread that. I thought it was Ooh, I like those. I like that. That's cool. I thought it said in chat. It sounded like a submarine with a silencer. A flipping.
I can see where you. That'd be
the
cool. The
mind-boggling nature of that is crazy.
You should have a submarine with a silencer.
I think that was the whole point of Hunt for Red October, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
The premise was basically that. I love it.
So
I may have placed some glass.
Railway station.
Oh, Dan's gone to sleep. I think I'll join him.
Yep.
Not actually in his bed, obviously.
Yeah, no. Minecraft sleep, you mean?
Minecraft sleep, yes. It's very refreshing. Now, how's our crop yield looking, Dan? I haven't been here for a while. I didn't really pay much attention earlier.
Crops are looking pretty good.
Not really much changed since last week, so.
Okay, so I love the way I look at this from a certain angle. I want to grab hold of that pipe there and use it like a handle to kind of. It looks like you should hold on to it and swing from it, or get I don't know. It's weird. Don't ask me why. Right. Yes. Back to the hole in the ground. I assume.
Back to the hole in the ground. In the grind.
So the hole in the ground needs to become a thing.
The hole in the grind. Yes, it does.
Hole in the ground.
But we need a covering for it as well, I think.
Well,
and I think I've screwed the shape
up
at one end.
For you.
Go on.
Question is this. Those of you in chat will know this as well. Anybody familiar with Douglas Adams, of which I know Mr. Stephen is very much so?
Intimately. Not in that way, but you know.
The restaurant at the end of the universe.
Yes. Milliways, yes.
Where you look out the window and all you see is the end of the universe.
Yes.
I want to look out the sides of this and all I see is random squids floating by.
Well, that'll probably happen automatically. But we could feed the squid. We've killed some squid actually getting to this point, so we could put more.
You're kidding
squid
me!
in
You
here.
can't do that.
Yeah, we got some ink sacs in the
Squid
thing.
will just spawn naturally. We can't breed them at all or anything.
You can.
I've got some safari nets. I could go and collect some squid from other places and transport them here.
Here's the squid collector.
The squid collector, yes.
So they'll just despawn. Yeah.
Is it
squid will
certain
just
amount of...
despawn unless you name them.
No idea.
We might have to name all the squids.
Oh, that would be a brilliant challenge. I like that. There was
squid first.
No squid spawner. Now, am I right in saying in certain game types, if you build a strip of water one wide that runs, you'll get squid spawning in it regardless? Does that still happen?
I don't know. Anybody?
It'd be a thing where you could, when you built yourself like a cactus farm or something like that wasn't automatic, you'd be like one strip, and you then suddenly in the water running alongside it, you get squids appearing. You're like, fantastic! You can farm them, little beggars.
I honestly have no idea.
That's an open standard question. Now, disgusting.
So we run into another slight snag that we're.
Tell me about. Where are you?
I'm up here. Okay, so if you open up your iPad at the moment,
yes,
you'll see that there's 279 items in one. We've got 4, let's call them buckets. There's 291 items in another, 279 in the third, and 185 in the fourth. And that's because we've just cleared out a load of cobblestone and a load of sponges. Don't ask.
Yes.
And a load of dirt from inside that and put it into deep storage units, so we just got rid of it completely. We're slowly but inevitably running out of space. We need to upgrade the remote storage unit.
Now, the question I have for you is, obviously with mud and cobble and all the kind of default items, you can multi-compress them, can't you? Do any of the other items we've got in the chest multi?
Ooh, now that's a thought. I'm not sure. There probably is.
Sand
now
and gravel will be compressible.
Now we've got
Marble?
the deep space unit. That's
no,
not right.
probably not.
Now we've got the
Got deep space. We've got an area of deep space within the base, guys.
we have.
We can now go through a portal into deep space.
We're calling it Malcolm. Yes.
Malcolm,
What am I
the
saying?
deep space
Now we've got
place.
these deep storage units, and we've got a fair amount of them, and we can make more of them because they've got an EMC value, so it's fairly easy to make more of them. We can put them in there, and that will hold a hell of a lot of stuff. So we can do that with the big amounts of things. But then
Aerosol
they're
suggests
not.
we can turn all ingots into blocks.
Yes, we could.
We don't have any ingots now.
We don't have that many, no. But then, if we do that, then they're not accessible from the iPads, and so not as useful.
Yeah, it's
So
not
what
enough to make it worry. Copper ingots are a pain in the ass, but other than that, no, we've not got not many in there, so that's fine.
What we could do is a very localized wireless network with ME, and have a separate ME unit with a wireless thing on it, which it'll take a lot of work.
Can we
but
not just make the storage bigger?
no, we're at its maximum capacity now.
I've got to ring up my sand supplier and ask them to make me bigger, and the answer is no, buy somebody else's. Oh my god.
What? You've got a sand supplier?
Sand. Don't worry, it's sorry, IT reference. Bad Vim.
It's just we were talking about like compressing sand and stuff. That's all.
Sorry. Dan probably knows what I mean. Bizarrely enough. Nobody else does.
Dusty says, "What of the doohickey mixed with the thingamy-bob?" And he's right. We have a thingamy-bob mixed doohickey, but I don't know if we can find time when we need to subjugate the thunder splash.
Dimmer knows. Thunder splash is definitely a problem.
It is definitely a problem.
Actually, to be fair, Dusty, I want to know what a thunder splash would look like. Is it an entity? Is it an object? Is it a weather pattern? Is it something like that? What is everybody in chat? What is a thunder splash? Somebody's going to go in the Urban Dictionary and find out, of course.
I'm not sure that there is a thing. I possibly meant bandicoot, but
The best suggestion for thunder splash goes into some form of bot somewhere and can be called upon at a moment's notice should it be necessary.
Oh,
So
okay. We can do one of them.
Yes. What, a thunder splash?
Yeah.
You all need thunder. Right. So, what do you suggest about storage? Sorry, run it by me again. A wireless network? Did you say?
A wireless ME network. So this will be completely separate to the food processing network. But we need to make ME drives, and we need to make the storage units like we. Oh, you haven't seen anything like refined storage in Beyond, but like we have done already. But it's a lot more work. But it might be an off-stream thing that we have to do because it's just
right. Okay, so
we're just getting
right
to the
now
point
we're
now
okay,
where we can't expand. Today we're all right, but
trust me,
we're getting to the point
food involved. I can expand.
I need you to fix the look of this because I think we messed it up. I made a big hole in the wall basically.
The ends are something unusual. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Do they justify the means though?
Do the ends justify the? Whoever can suggest.
It's this bit of wall that got knocked out earlier.
It is that bit of wall that was knocked out earlier.
You did maybe adjust it inappropriately. Did it feel like you'd offended it? Did it feel wrong to you?
No, there's something that's not right there. Oh no, I see what. Yeah.
You're not worked it out yet.
I think I've worked it out. Now. Yeah.
And this should be in as well.
And
those 2 blocks.
Sorry, that one.
That's right.
And
the next one along as well.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Where it should be.
That's where it would be there. So I need to go to the other end and make the other end match.
Yes, but
is that
I think
too
the
much?
other end's...
The thing is,
Go on.
The problem I have, 'cause I just noticed, it's an even number of blocks wide.
Right.
Now,
It was the layout that was already here, so
no, that's fine. I know, because
Yeah,
I hadn't.
you can change it up.
Well, see, for those of you who are used to building things in Minecraft, even numbers don't always work. But they do sometimes.
depends whether you're going a double or single door
Mm,
on them. But
we won't
Tell you
have
what,
doors into
we'll
this,
go
won't we?
evens for the minute. We'll go evens. We'll do it. Fuck it. Right, let me go and tell you. Yeah,
Something tells me we're going to regret that some way. Or when I say regret, something tells me that you're going to end up changing it all back to.
No.
Back
Well,
to
now it's
odds
done.
at
That's
some
it.
point.
Screwed. Sorry, working. That's that. Let me just rearrange this slightly. I know which way around this should go. That's right. I think that's done. I think if I just take that out of there. 2211 2211 211. Job done. Spot on. So that's what it should look like. So we need to cut the rest of the interior away and maybe realign the exterior slightly.
Oops.
That's easy enough. But are we going to replace the outer edges with some material of some form?
Well, the very outer edge needs to be glass,
Yes,
doesn't it?
All sorted. It does. So the bit that's currently mud needs to be glass of some form.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of? I've currently got in my hand. Let's have a look. Glass bricks. Glass bricks. What do you fancy using?
Well, you could use glass bricks.
So the asks, am I on for ships later, considering the PC nightmare I have just recently recovered from? The answer is I am, because the PC nightmare is fixed. So the ships will work perfectly. Thank you very much for asking. Totally very, very kindly asked to step in and take over should my machine decide today was a bad day to be streaming. And fortunately, it is now operational. So, right.
That's good.
we've got clear glass that would make it more or less like a solid wall of glass.
Clear
That'd
glass
be
is
epic.
pretty
Can
nice,
you
actually.
place things on clear glass?
No.
Can we what?
Place things on clear glass, because some
Not
glasses
sure.
don't let you put things on them, do they?
I don't think you can.
Do any of you have a tool which will dig a 3x3 square?
Yeah.
Out of mud, not out of stones.
Yeah.
And not that hulking great monster machine.
Yes.
I don't have any tools whatsoever, so
Where do you want it dug?
Ah, yes, it's toolless. Well, I just want to get the inner workings. So the outline we've got, I want to repair the outline so it's right.
Okay. So where do you
And
want
then
the
I can work
3x3
on the-
by 3x3? 3x3.
So
Three
these
by
two
three.
walls here, these two bits here need to go.
Right. The outer wall there. Sorry, not the outer
two-
wall,
the
but
two-
the inner wall.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then to match it all the way around the inner edge. If I do the front bit here, because it'd be quick and easy.
Oops.
Why am I in a hole where there's water and I'm not sleeping? Here we go. God damn it!
Why am I
If
in
he's
a
playing
hole
Battleship
where there's not water?
B5. Oh yes. Willow Vision's arrived. Good evening, my dear. Have you been
Hello.
keeping Steve company for now?
She has been. Not much is going on in
Excellent.
chat at the moment, so it's been quite quiet.
Relaxed.
Yes.
Chat, how are you this evening? Welcome. Chat with us, the minions of comedy and doom. It's a creeper.
Oh.
Fuck off.
Never mind.
Yeah, that happened. Lovely. Right, there we go. shape was only rough. Waiting for it to be shaped and fixed, said Willow. Ah, right, okay. So she made a rough shape. So she was a bit rough with it. She wasn't, wasn't really complaining too much, so she got on with it. That's coming along nicely. This.
I've got that song stuck in my head now.
Which one?
Day by day.
Well, I can't get you out of my head. Can't get you out of my head. Kylie Minogue is stuck in your head. That would be quite funny.
That would be ironic.
Don't you think?
What would be more ironic is if you couldn't get Unforgettable out of your head.
What was that? Oh, the comedy. You are absolutely right. God, your thingy's faster than me.
You heard it here first, folks.
Everything's faster than me. Everything's coming up mud. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am gradually melting tonight. How are you taking it?
I'm actually doing okay now. I've got the windows open. I've got my fan on. It's going all right.
How about you guys in
a
chat?
hole.
Are you guys
what's
suffering?
that? There's a thing here.
What have you found?
I found a hat.
What?
I'd
like
skeleton hat, which is mine now.
Framing are you doing down here?
I fell down a hole. And didn't choose the right way to get back up again as well. There is a hole here.
Cool. Thank you for the Arasork's still warm. He's gradually cooking away there. Willow, quote ad. God, your thingy is faster than me. Thank you, love.
I think it's an important thing to add.
It's down the end of a CD. By the way, guys, I should add. Yes.
Yes.
Right, let's just tidy up the rest of this. So we've got deep enough. We're having a floor, then height of 4, not floor, height of 4, and then we're having doing another floor, so it needs to be 8 deep. As we go along. In 1. Am I the only one just digging mud?
At the moment, I was just putting mud back. But
how is our hop situation looking? How are we looking for beer? Do we have any really strong beer yet?
We have no beer at the moment.
There's no beer? Did I go off stream? And you drank all the bloody beer?
We didn't have any when you left.
There wasn't any when I got on the server.
We did. No, did we start? Did we start some going yesterday? Last week.
Yes.
No, we didn't. We drunk what was left.
Right, that's the problem then.
What, that we haven't actually got anything to...
We haven't started any, let alone having any.
Terrible. Uh-oh. Someone's having WoW team rage.
WoW team?
Careful with team rage. Yes, World of Warships.
Oh, right,
He's obviously playing Warships while watching the channel at the same time, which is fine. and clearly his team is not playing to the standards he expects. It's a very, very important thing. We have a beer thief. There is a beer thief.
We don't have a beer thief at all.
Oddly enough, Dan,
I haven't dropped any beer at all.
judging from the way chat's going, they think it's you, and there's little surprise to a certain gentleman called Aerosol. Clearly he knows you too well. Daniel M. Beer Thief 69. Now, 59 rather. Sorry. It's that's better. We have a form hole. This is symmetric. The glasses. You've got that replacement gubbins, haven't you, Mr. S? Where have you gone?
Yes.
You could literally replace the walls.
Yes.
One hit.
That's what I was going to do. That was the idea.
69 bottles of beer on the wall. 69 bottles of beer.
You want to do that, presumably. You want to just replace the walls.
Well, it's just a thought.
No, I think it's good.
Because you can do it.
Idea.
Why not try it?
I think it's a great idea. Let me just try and...
Oh, I know what I was going to do. Check how deep we were going to go. So, have you noticed the creeper swimming towards us?
I didn't notice there was a creeper swimming towards us at all. I probably should have done.
Right.
I'm just going to dump these in the DSU.
3,
I gave my heart to
1,
DSU.
2.
That lovely
Bugger, we need to go one lower.
I pray for you, my darling, and I hope you guys will soon.
Welcome to the 1920s, people.
That was a Monty Python song. Nobody knows.
I was, wasn't it?
It was.
But which is it? A series or from one of the movies?
Neither. It was on Monty Python Sings. It was called The Medical Love Song, and it was written and performed by Graham Chapman.
Oh.
And the opening lyrics
I don't know why I thought... Yeah.
Inflammation of the foreskin reminds me of your smile. And then it gets very, very medical throughout the whole rest of the thing. Clear glass. Yes? Any clear
failed.
glass?
TJ's in chat. Welcome.
Hello.
Willow says, shape the ends, Vim. And of course, Sammy mentioned Monty Python, so brave Sir Robin has already turned up in chat.
Did he bravely run away?
He wasn't the most brave Sir Robin ever, has to be said.
So how do we make this glass clear?
You run it through a smeltery. And then it'll have an EMC value, so you can just use EMC on it once you've done.
Quite clear glass here. We may have, actually, some quite clear glass somewhere.
It's actually called
quite clear glass, and there's clear glass as well.
Those of you just joining the stream, yes, we are trying to work out the right material to make the walls of this hole with, so that when we're in here, we can see the other side and watch the squid swim by. However,
depends whether you want it totally plain or just a little bit textured. Which one you go for?
Chat, what do you reckon? Mr. Stevens, chat, what do you reckon?
Anybody? Quite clear glass, it says we can make with a chisel.
It does. Oh, you can chisel quite clear glass into lots of different styles of glass as well.
Oh, ooh, there's a winnings. That's winning.
But you make it originally in an alloy smelter from NDIO.
Is that got EMC value, the quite clear glass?
Yes.
Yes, they've both got a value of 1.
Amazing. They are worth little but cobble. Us.
Butt cobble? What's butt cobble?
Yes, indeed. What is butt cobble?
Inquiring minds wish to know. I'm just chiseling quite clear glass. It's really cool.
As milk has arrived. Good evening.
Hello.
Oh yeah, you can just chisel it from normal as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so he suggests we should have magic walls, the kind of walls where you can see through them, but you can walk straight through them as well. But it holds the walls, it holds the water back.
You know,
So literally, like there
Do
isn't
we
anything
have
there.
that? Do we have that? We do.
we could actually do
The
that.
ethereal glass from Extra Utils.
Oh,
That sounds amazing.
Or in ethereal. I'm not sure which one of the two it is. And there's also inverted versions. But they require unstable ingots.
oh, okay. Let's not then, because they're a pain in the ass.
And they don't have an EMC value.
No, they don't.
Oh, that's
Even if they
rubbish.
did, they wouldn't
Maybe I was
last long
asleep.
enough. If they did.
Hasmilk says, "How
Swirling
is everybody?
glass.
I'm good,
baking.
thanks.
How's the other two?
I'm very well. I'm very good. I'm goodly well.
Well,
thank
that's two
you.
combinations.
It is. You need two
And
combinations.
Danyem's a beer thief.
I'm Biff.
Hello, JD.
I'm the one who's
JD's
making the
appeared in the
beer.
chat.
I wonder if. Hello, JD. Good evening. I wonder if what you're actually doing, Dan, is you're only showing us 50% of the beer that you make.
What? Ooh.
Oh, and an Arabelle. Good evening, my dear.
Okay. So it looks like I can't use the shifting glass. No.
Yeah, you.
I can't use the thing on glass, on quite clear glass anyway. Which is a shame, because I've now just gone and made a load of quite clear glass. That's a real pain.
Fuck. That's that EMC stuff that we can convert back again.
Oh, yeah. But the conversion isn't the problem.
That's right.
And I'm just thinking... I can do it on glass bricks, but I can't do it on quite clear glass for some reason. I'm going to have a go on clear glass and see what happens.
Is that right? Would you let this man have a go on your clear glass?
Oh, I wouldn't. I know what I've been doing.
Do you know where this man's been?
Ironically, I think I'm going to actually have to make some glass, because I might have turned it into... wrong. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. I can use the chisel again, can't I?
Run out of food.
Run out of food?
Well, I've only... Yeah. How is that possible in a world where we can auto-manufacture food?
Well, we've been making constant chickens for such a long time.
It's a new breed of chicken, ladies and gents. The constant chicken. It never ceases to do something. What it's doing, we're not quite sure.
Usually chickening.
Chickening.
That's a technical term there.
That sounds like a sexual euphemism for some reason. I'm not quite sure why.
Chickening.
What did you do last night? I mostly chickened. Go to the manufacturer of gubbins and let's see what food's on offer tonight. I feel like burger tonight.
Oh, well, we've got burger, and we can make burger.
Picks are good.
I've got
JD 's
water running
good.
down my back. It's not pleasant.
Oh,
Hot.
TJ, you bastard!
What did TJ do?
I will read it out loud for people to mock
Oh,
you
air
with
conditioning.
their annoyance.
Air conditioning.
Air conditioning is on here.
I've gone a
It's now
different
20
way.
degrees.
I've got hair conditioning. It's
Yes.
yes. I've got a
It's-
convertible head. That's, and I mean head.
Does.
I don't mean penis.
Does mean it. No. Actually, let's have a look. Make some more of those. You bastard. I stole an air conditioning unit from work many years ago.
Did it work?
And once again today,
Willow
we
told me
tried
about
to
this,
rig it
but
up.
yeah.
And it got to the point where the air conditioning unit was working fine. The only problem was the pipe that runs from the air conditioning unit out the house, out the window, was mostly in the house, and therefore the pipe was heating the room.
Yeah,
So it's counterintuitive.
I said
The
about.
room didn't actually change temperature.
I used to have an air conditioning unit, and it was great. And then one day, the little pipe fell out, and I didn't realise. And I was sitting there going, "God, it's hot!" And I've got the air conditioning on, and I could feel the cold air coming out of the air conditioning. But the room was getting hotter and hotter and hot. I nearly passed out. I was making myself far too hot.
This is what happened the last time we used it.
Yeah. How do I get quite clear glass out if I've just put some glass in? Do I need more of it?
Oh, the clear glass. You need...
I've got it.
1,000 millibuckets.
Something went wrong with it. Oh no, I've got glass out.
You've got normal glass.
We're Canada. Why are we Canada? That confuses me.
Oh no, I didn't. Sorry.
Why do you all sound like Triple H? I don't know. I thought he was a wrestler.
I thought it was a car thing.
Oh, if only. It's actually an ointment.
I'm playing Call My Bluff tonight.
Yes. I volunteered not to be Sandy Toksvig. Right. Oh, there's a beehive down here.
Ahoya! That sounded wrong.
What that was...
We just need to
Oh, you're making a puzzle! You're making a puzzle, this is amazing!
I can only do a certain amount of stuff, because otherwise it doesn't work.
We've got glass sticking out the back of the wall now as well.
Yeah, you will do.
Because it wasn't clear beside.
I'm just going to keep going with that, because I've got some glass.
It all started with a typo,
converting
yes.
And then we'll
clear out
see
the other side later.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's brilliant. Grrr. Yes, we're making things at night, and the zombies aren't happy about it.
Do we need to go to sleep? I've lost my sleeping bag.
I can't...
What did I do with my sleeping bag?
I'll try it.
I must have put it somewhere. I might have got rid of it by mistake.
Somewhere in the storage, or you threw it in the trash can.
I may have thrown it in the bin by mistake. That's what I'm worried about.
Right, guys. Now. Then you finished. Let's get the rest of this sorted out.
I found it again.
You have found what you were looking for.
Yeah.
That's kind of a disappointment.
Why?
Well, no. Actually, that's it's more of a one-upmanship thing on Bono, really, isn't it? He never did find what he was looking for. That was
he
part of the problem.
still hasn't found what he's looking for.
It's useless, that boy. He really is. Dude, Bono, no! I don't know where that came from, but there you go. I've almost delayered the floor once again.
Are we going down
Loving
another
that
layer?
pattern, it's awesome. I went down a whole... Yeah, I've done it now. I've done it, man. Done it.
This is starting to look really good.
That's what we wanted.
Yes. Can we sort the edges out? Basically, we need to make sure that nothing is touching
rounded off, don't they?
Stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Be careful with the floor.
Yeah, we're gonna get bits of floor. We'll have to sort of redo the floor anyway.
Finish off the...
I think it's probably easier for you to do it, Mr. S, on the outside, because you've got
but it needs
to do it as well.
It needs removing. That's the thing. It's
Which bit does?
The bits that shouldn't be there, because some of it's been converted into glass that shouldn't have been.
Wow. Yeah. You've probably got the armor and tool to actually mine stuff underwater, though.
Yes.
Accenture.
That's fair enough.
Switch.
Right, actually,
See the edge of the water.
aha. Now, I know we're moaning about it being warm in the UK. It's very nice for it to be warm in the UK. But I read earlier today about Death Valley. Now, Death Valley, we all know, is pretty fucking warm to start off with.
Yeah.
But earlier today, I read that some flights in Phoenix and Arizona have had to be cancelled because because a certain type of aircraft can't fly in temperatures up to 48 degrees, which they'd managed to reach. So 120 Fahrenheit.
Then it's 50 over there, aren't they?
Well, that's the thing. The problem is that American Airlines, obviously one of the biggest airlines in the world, turned around and said, well, we're okay up to 53. After that, we can't fly either. And they're predicting record temperatures in Death Valley. Already, they say in Phoenix they've hit a record since 1990. But they reckon this week or in the very near future, they'll hit record Death Valley temperatures. Now, those of you who are into cars and stuff, and in fact, your hatchback at home, for example, has been to Death Valley because when they test cars in temperatures of extreme, they want to convert them. They want to test how hot it can cope with. Death Valley, where they take it. The fact it's getting even hotter there makes it crazy. There's a whole bunch of random engineers at various car companies around the world going, it's going to be really hot. Let's go there. Crazy. Amazing. But yes, Death Valley is not the place to be if you value your sanity at the moment.
Or your death, presumably.
Yes. Or your death, well, indeed, yes. I don't need to take the land away next to the end section. Yes, I think I'll chop some of this out and we'll do something with that as well. No, Simmer, it's not to do with tyres. What it's to do with is lift. For those of you who don't know, plug your ears right now. But
my car hasn't got a lift.
Yeah, it hasn't got a lift. No. Aeroplanes I'm talking about here, the ones that can't fly. The reason they can't fly is because as the temperature increases, the air density reduces. No.
It's as good a theory as any.
It might be. No, it's not. It's not, honest Gov. It's not yellow and stripy. That's what your tyres are. Yeah, the air density reduces, and the aircraft don't have enough power to overcome the lack of air density to get off the ground. It's kind of important. So if in the air at that temperature, you'll fall out of the sky. Bit of an issue. As for cars, it's testing the air conditioning. Right, now, this is looking really cool. I mean, genuinely, that looks amazing. Now, I'm going to do what Willow suggested. I'm going to go along here and dig out a bit more on the outside over here.
I think it's this end that's more the issue.
Which one? Where are you?
Well, yes. Over here where
it
Stevens already started. And...
Yeah, we need to make an air gap, really.
Yeah, we do.
Between the wall and the land. The land, aye. So if I set about manufacturing said gap.
Right, what colour do we want the floor?
Coloured glass?
When I say colour,
what was that?
I have no idea. It wasn't here at all.
Aha. I want, other than a shrubbery, because obviously everybody wants a shrubbery.
My MTV?
Yeah, that would be quite good. I want my MTV as well, would be nice. Although I have to admit, I don't know if it's as good as it used to be. Like old man talk.
I suppose it is now, isn't it? God, that's depressing.
I never had cable TV.
No, we didn't.
I had to go around a friend's house and go, oh my god, what's this thing? And they're like, MTV, man. And we're like, what is MTV? And I get like Lenny Kravitz videos suddenly appearing in front of me. It's like, this is amazing. More of this.
Of course, that was back when Lenny Kravitz was cool. When everybody had that one album and had heard nothing else about him at all.
Yes. Right. Damn, Skippy out.
I have a massive spillage. Apparently, yeah, we're kind of just ignoring stuff.
You have a massive spillage. Is that the only massive thing you've got right now? I hope so, because that'd be disturbing otherwise.
No, I've got a big stick.
You've got a big stick as well.
Well, you know, I've got to have a big stick.
Leonard's busy winning at ships. Buy one with that.
I don't know.
Excellent.
That needs to go, doesn't it?
Now.
And this needs to go as well.
Like the art, I like the kind of effect the white line around the glass gives it. That white line makes it look really cool.
It's a black line for me, so it's all a bit different. But it still looks really cool. I do like the quite clear glass.
I also love the bit when you're actually in the water looking in. Cut the end land off. Yeah, I should really cut all this.
There is a lot of land to remove here.
There's an awful lot of land to remove because there's a gap here we need to dig out. This bit here is a little bit like the English Channel where it's really shallow. You know, and the bit we're building now is France technically. Actually, no, the bit we're building now is actually England, whereas this bit over here is France. It's overly styled
sure that
and has
works.
lots of good food. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. And the squids have come to investigate. Have you seen all the squids outside the door window? Look at them.
I haven't seen any.
They've all come to
squids.
investigate.
Let me turn around. Oh my god, they have.
There's loads of them.
That is looking really
There's
good.
shit tons.
That really does look good.
Oh, I love it. That's brilliant. Need Mr. S's tool. Careful what you say there, Willow.
Which tool in particular?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I think we need one of Aravel's noises here, Silly Spar. One about professionalism. Yeah. That one we need.
Think.
2 hours in, we've dug a hole and lined it with glass. I think.
Yeah, basically. But I mean, you know, there are some Minecraft streams that wouldn't even have got that far. So
we've done them.
We have been responsible for some of those streams. So it's almost about time to say goodbye as well.
Well, I am going to. My brief appearance is going to end now.
Yeah, it was a brief appearance, and if you enjoyed appearing in Vimus's briefs, then do come back next week. We're
absolutely
going
right.
to continue just for a couple of minutes.
I'll be back in
Although we're
about
not doing
5.
a lot.
So, bon voyage, ladies and gents. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Just want to get rid of this stuff here. I do think this probably looks better with night vision than.
It doesn't look too bad inside, looking into the water. It's just when you're underwater that you get that dark effect.
Yeah.
That causes the issue. Yeah, I don't think beacons can give night vision, can they?
No, I don't think they can. I'm not sure anything can in this game unless it's a given power. You know, like the Draconic Armor's got, or something similar. Okay, so that's where we're going to leave it for today. Interesting. That was kind of fun. It wasn't what I was expecting us to do, but it was good nonetheless. And if you want a good nun, there's a joke there somewhere. I just can't think of it right now. It's coming along, says Willow. It really is. It's starting to get there, but we've still got a bit of a way to go. So, dump that in there. Yeah, so that's it. This is it for tonight. Right.
Waiting
so,
for Vimus at the moment, aren't we?
We are waiting for Vimus, but
Yeah.
just kind of run out of things to do. That's all. Let's go creeper hunting. Pick up some gunpowder. Gunpowder's always useful for stuff. Well, it's not. It's useful for gunpowder stuff, but you know.
Yep. Vimus is just resetting his stream, so
He will be right
don't have
back.
to wait too long.
No, we won't be here for much longer. But let's just take a bit of a recap on what we've done tonight. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? No, we've got some more stuff. Some more farming stuff is going on over here. That means that we are soon to have another lot of beer. We have taken a look inside the new Magic railway station, which has got new magic features inside and a ticket office and stuff. We have also made a big glass wall, which is nice and fun. Used my massive tool to destroy lots of land and make a big, interesting underwater chasm, which we can see right now. And probably I'd like to leave you with a shot of the chasm from underwater, just like this. And I think next week we'll probably be working on the ground for this. How's he doing? Anybody? Is he nearly ready?
He's gone back live, but he's not started yet.
He's not started yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he'll come. You know. Yeah, I don't know whether or not he'll come back and say, "Hey, he's ready." But I'm worried about not seeing him starting the stream. Willow said it looks so good.
I've got his stream open on the screen.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's lovely, brilliant. Willow said it looks so good. So that's great. I mean, I think it's really coming on.
Yes.
It's definitely what I was thinking of when we were talking the other week about having a kind of an underwater base thing. It was having this big window which just looked out under everything. That's exactly what I want. We're going to have to find material for the floor next. There is one option, but I'm not sure it'd be a good idea, which would be to cut away even more stuff from under here and to have a glass floor as well. But I'm not sure how that would fit with everything else that we want to do. So, yeah, still plenty to be done, but we've got the basic shape of the hotel is coming on. The unprotected rear is now, you're able to get food in it, which is good. The railway is able to be ridden, and so are the waitresses. So are the penguins, which are still over there, I think. Yeah, we've still got a load of penguins.
Yep, still lots of penguins.
Being fed automatically, which is lovely. Yeah, so that's it. It's just filling time. Now, right, if you've not been here before, and I noticed that there was a couple of people in chat who may still very well be there, I'm part of Battle Cattle, and so is Daniel, so is Vimus, the people who've been streaming and playing Minecraft tonight. And we have got streams that go on all week from 7 o'clock every single day. Tonight it was my turn with Minecraft. Later in about 40 seconds, apparently, glass over TNT and then nuke to keep it warm. Yeah, that'll work. Tonight, in just 40 seconds, Vimus is back. He's going to be playing World of Warships. If you've not seen that before, it's a really great game. Do go along and have a look at that because it's fantastic. Then tomorrow night we have got, it's Wednesday tomorrow, isn't it? It's Daniel. Daniel, do you know what you're playing yet,
Yep,
or have you not decided?
It's a bit of a surprise, but it's going to be a fun one.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yes.
And then Suli Spa. Suli, you're on tomorrow after Dan, aren't you? What have you got in store for people? And I know he's going to take a few seconds to...
has gone live, so...
right, Vimus has gone live, so it is time for us
run
to
over
go. I don't want to overrun too much, but yeah, do go and check out hashtag BCUK on Twitter, and enjoy the Battle Cattle thing. I'm going to be hosting Vimus in just a second, but until then, thanks very much for coming along. It's been lovely having you all, and I'd like to have you all again later. Goodbye, folks. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Thank you for watching this Battle Cattle stream, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Do check out the other videos in this channel, and if you want more streaming fun, why not follow me on twitch.tv/Mr_Steven. That's with a PH. Whilst you're there, you might want to follow all of these lovely folk as well who make up the Battle Cattle team. Well, that's me signing off. Until next time, folks. Good night.